Yo, what's happening? Hello. This is what's happening. We're having a conversation. Hello. Asking myself what's happening and then answering that question. I talk to myself a lot. I think other people do that as well. Do you ever converse with yourself? Proper bloke. Someone says, "Hello, mate. How are you doing? What's going on? What's happening?" Yes, I'm wearing the same clothing as yesterday because it didn't get dirty, and so I can do that. If you eat meat, wearing the same clothes as yesterday is completely out of the question. Like, people who eat meat, like, they can't fathom it. Like, what do you mean it's not dirty? Hi, Godchild, someone says. Thoughts on Yogananda? So, Yogananda, like all yogis, they don't talk about cleaning the body. If someone is presenting a solution for the world, sorry, that's my body doing realignments. You see that? But if someone's presenting a solution for the world and they're not talking about cleaning the body, they're kind of missing it. And it's cool because it's spiritual insight from yogis. But I'm all about solutions for like the issues that are faced in the world. I'm all about that, not about so much sitting around meditating, which is cool. Like, you can get deep spiritual insight from doing that. I'm not hating. I'm just saying I'm all about proactive sharing. This is the method kind of thing. Like, here's what to do to actually fix yourself. Like, anybody, you can tell that all these people who talk about meditation have never really experienced any proper trauma, because people who have been through that stuff can't sit still. So it's all well and good someone like Yogananda saying, yes, meditate, but what if you can't sit still? And those yogis will say stuff like, you must sit with the pain. Yes, sit with the, but this is what I mean. Like, some people really can't sit still. And if you've been through any sort of stuff, you know that. So how do you get yourself to the point where you can sit still? You do this. He's talking about that again. He loves talking about that. Why does he talk about that so much? Because it works and it fixes everything. That's why. Why are you talking about that so much? Why do you bring that up every day? All your videos lately are just about that. Because this is the key. And I'm not going to talk about this forever, but while I'm doing it, I want to share my experiences to show you what it's like and how it works and what it does. Because it's a beautiful thing to be able to show people the process. It's one thing to say it, but to be able to show people, that's very different. One second. And so that's why I'm talking about that so much lately, because I'm all about it. I'm on day 6. So 6 days of just this so far, and it's going good. I have a lot of energy. Like, that's why I'm doing live streams, because I don't know what else to do with all the energy. Has something come out of me yet? Yes, today. I did. Yes, today it did. It was a real solid. So when you've not eaten anything solid for 6 days, and then you have a big smelly solid movement, that's going to make a light bulb go off in your head and be like, oh, okay, wow. Like, there's definitely things stuck in there. 6 days, no food, solid bowel movement. Really, it was like rock solid. Like, seriously, actually solid. And that will happen. Like, I'm not surprised, but I'm just explaining to you because I've done this before. But that will happen every day. Or once you get to about 2 weeks in, it starts happening like every day. You wouldn't believe it. 96 days I did, and I was still having solid stuff come out, even on the last day. I just stopped because I got to 96 days, and I was like, I just want to eat some food. Like 3 months of juicing, I was just like, I just got to eat some food. Hello, everyone. How is it going? Can I go live more often? Well, I did 3 hours yesterday, but yeah, I can. I just have so much energy. This is the point. I have so much energy doing this. And like, I'm not eating food. So think about all the energy that goes into buying food, eating food, thinking about what to eat, creating it, cooking it. I don't have to think about this. This is what I'm doing. So I've got all this energy, and digestion takes quite a bit of energy. When you live on liquids, you will see that digestion takes up more energy than what drinking liquids does. And so you'll have a lot of energy to do everything else. So that's why I'm doing these live streams. I don't usually do the live streams because I was eating before, but now I've got my liquid. I've got so much energy, I don't know what to do with it. So I'm going to use it to do this for a moment. One second. And yeah, that's me getting mucus out, if you're wondering what that is. As I talk, it brings the mucus up. So this helps me as well. This is a detox process for me. And then you're probably, again, people are like, wow, you're still getting mucus out. It's like, yes, you wouldn't believe how long it takes and how much mucus your body can store. Look at, like those TV shows where people are like really obese. Think about the storage capabilities of the body. Even in a skinny, but I'm like lean, like a lean person, there's mucus stored, it stores. It's really quite crazy how much mucus you can fit inside a human body. How long does it take to clean out your body? Years. It takes years, honestly. So don't think you're going to do it in like 2 weeks. I'll get messages from people saying, oh, I've been transitioning for a week now and I'm going to do a 3-day juice fast. Is that going to fix it? It's like, mate, like 3 days on juices is really good, but that's just to see what it is. Like, it's nothing really, honestly. 3 days on juices, you want to be doing like 21 days, 30 days, 50 days, 90 days, that kind of thing. But you have to build yourself up to that point. And even then, like, I did 300 days. I did 6 months of juicing in the same year. More days on juices than eating food. And I still didn't get all the waste out. That's really actually the situation with most people. That's what you have to understand. That's why I talk about this so much. This is really crazy. And it shows just how powerful the human body is, because if it can store all that stuff and people are still functioning somehow, then that's amazing, isn't it? It shows how powerful your body is. Thoughts on tabs? What do you mean by tabs? What, like cigarettes? You have to tell, you're on day 17 and have 1 week of nothing. Today, flu. Yeah, if you're on day 17, take some psyllium husk. Get psyllium husk and put a teaspoon in some water. Drink that, and that'll pull things out of you. Do I have gases? No, not really. How do I feel about? Well, I can't really talk about that here. You just bought a juicer. Cool. You have so much energy and you have none while you're at work. Yeah, because work isn't like, basically anything that you naturally want to do, that's where you're going to have energy. But to go to work, you're not going to want to do it. So that's going to cost you energy. You can only do things that you have natural desire to do, right? So when you go to work and you don't like it, that drains the energy. But if you're doing something that you love to do, it doesn't cost you any energy. There's no energetic cost of anything, as long as you're living in alignment with yourself. But if you go to work or whatever, and believe me, I've had in my life over 50 different jobs. I really have done I've got a whole list of jobs I've done. Some of them lasted a year, some of them lasted till the first lunch break or even the first cigarette break. I've had jobs where I turned up, they sat me down at the desk and they were like, here's what to do, here's what you do. And then on the first, but they were like, you can go out for a cigarette now after an hour. And I just walked home. So I've had loads of different jobs, but they will drain you if you don't like them. You have to like what you're doing. That's a really key, it's so simple, but it's a really key factor of life. You have to enjoy what you're doing. And it will give you energy. If you're enjoying what you're doing, it will give you energy. But if you feel like you have to do it and you don't really want to do it, it's going to feel the opposite. That's just the nature of the human spirit. Do I train while detoxing? Yeah, I do push-ups, but not like training. It's not really advisable to do hardcore training while your body's cleansing. Even going for a walk, that's good, but you want your body to put all its energy here and clean that out. That's really what you want. So yeah, my body will say do push-ups, and I do them every day. But I'm not like 3 sets till failure and all this stuff. It's just putting too much energy in places where I'm trying to focus on one thing. It's really good to just focus on this when you're doing it and getting all the plaque out, because you want your body. It costs a lot of energy for your body to do this. Some of my favorite juicing recipes. Watermelon. I don't combine. So the first time I ever did this, hold on. So the first time I ever did this, I was combining all different fruits and making different flavors and recipes and stuff. But I don't do that now. I just do watermelon. And I don't ever mix juices ever. Like when you've done like 300 plus days of juice fasting, you're kind of like, it's just like to mix fruit. It's just like, why would I do that? Like even when I eat fruit, I have one at a time. I don't combine things. So having lots and lots and lots of different ingredients is actually a conditioning from like culture and like going out to restaurants and stuff. Like having lots of different things on the plate, while delicious and cool, is each time you put a food in your mouth, you're putting information in your body. So if you have 10 ingredients in one meal, you're putting 10 different like informations in your body. But if you just have watermelon or one thing, that's one thing. That's one information. It's very simple for the body and it feels best. And Dr. Morse used to say that the simpler the meal, the better you feel. And it's really true. The more simplicity you can get in your food, the better you will feel. You just order food once a day and that's it. Well, I would just advise against that so much. Like, that's just, you don't know what they're putting in it. They're putting like oil on it and salt and all this stuff. It's better to make your own food, definitely. Ooh. Did you know that avocado is a fruit? Yes, I did know that. Does this make you live longer? Yeah, you can live for as long as you want. Yeah, I like Dr. Sebi. Cool stuff, cool information. Where does the waste come out from? Where do you think? Their food stealing our energy. We waste more energy trying to digest it. Depends what the food is. It really does. Like, if you eat a lot of carbs and fruits, that's good. But if you're eating, I don't know, like meats and proteins and oils and fats, then that costs energy to digest more so. That's why people who eat a lot of meat drink a lot of coffee. Take a meat eater's coffee away and then you'll see the flaws in that meat eating diet. Patrick, hello, how are you doing? Yeah, the human body is so powerful that it knows how to use healthy fats like the avocado fruit. It doesn't really know how to use them like that. Like, fats aren't ideal. They're really not. Like, you want to be like simple carbohydrates and sugars. It's the easiest way for your body to like operate. It's like that's the fuel that's kind of best for it. Where did the big chunks of mucus come out from? They just come out wherever. They just come out. You're having it with juices. Who said it's supposed to take a while? It takes 6 days binder. I don't know what that says. You're having. I suppose it takes a while. Oh yeah, the psyllium husk. Yeah, just don't overdo it because it's quite dehydrated. Ooh. Juice fast combined with sauna. Yeah, cool. You can do that. I'm in a hot place anyway, so it's quite sweaty here. Like I sweat. I'm sweating now. It's 37 degrees. It's hot here. It's like being in a sauna all day, which is perfect for this actually. Like, yeah, it's legit. It's 37 degrees. I can handle the heat more than the locals as well. That's what's so fun about cleaning your body. You can handle, your body's temperature will regulate itself, doesn't matter the environment. So, like, I get the locals saying to me, oh, it's hot. And I'm like, no, it isn't. Like, and I really feel that it's not. I'm not being like ego. It's like, I really feel that it's not. Like, it just feels comfortable because my body's regulating its own temperature, which it does if you clean it. So many benefits to cleaning it. So many. How long does it take to be fully cleansed? Yeah, years. It takes years. Do I grow my own food? I just buy it. There's the market here that's just got mountains and mountains of fruit, watermelons, everything. So I just do that. Simple is a good start. Complexity and variety is the best. Nah, that's not true. You want simplicity in your food. You don't want 100 different ingredients on the plate. And if you clean your body, you'll see that that's true. You really will. Like you don't want to have that many different things in your body. Like each time you put a thing in your body, it's an energy. So if you have 10 different ingredients in 3 different meals, that's 30 different ingredients a day. You're putting 30 different pieces of information in your body a day for it to process. So you've got 30 different energies to experience in that day. Do you see what I mean? On top of whatever else happens. So it's better to be simple with your food. Hold on. Have I ever done a liver cleanse? Yeah, you can get stones out of your liver. I've done that before. I used olive oil, Epsom salts, and apple juice. I'm not sure I would do that again, but I have done it, yeah. Any tips on what to look for in a good juicer machine? Yeah, you want a masticating juicer. You want a cold, so if you Google for a juicer, you want a cold press masticating juicer. Cold press masticating juicer. Let me see. They are actually available anywhere, but I saw one on TikTok even for £45, which is a great beginner one. I'll add it here. If you buy it, I get money, I think, but I'm just showing you. This is the kind of juicer you want. You want a cold press juicer. So there's that one. That's better for like veggies and stuff. And then there's one here I can show you that's, and again, like this is just a type of juicer. You want a cold press masticating juicer. I paid like £150. Oh, it's only showing me that one. There you go, there's one. That one juices greens as well, but that's the kind of juicer that you want. Can you see that? There you go. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the kind of juicer that you want. Everybody is different. Some people are meat eaters. Yeah, everybody makes different choices, definitely. But if you're a human being, you're not designed to eat meat at all. Their body is denser. Yeah, because they've got blockages in it. You get lighter bodies with fruits and vegetables. Yeah, because you change your vibration when you eat them. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat meat. What would I like to know? I always say I don't need anything like knowledge-wise from other people. I just want to vibe out with people, basically. Like I get all my knowledge from God and myself, so I don't want other people to try and tell me stuff. As weird as that sounds, like, or arrogant maybe it sounds, but I don't want that. Like no one can teach me better than God. No one. And God teaches me everything. So I don't need to learn things from other people. Why do you post those stories on Facebook? I don't post on Facebook. Cleaning body pores makes you sweat better. Yeah, sweating's really good as well. Yeah, okay, bye, he says. All right, see ya. How do we prepare for the potential great reset? The infamous, you'll own nothing and be happy. Wow, wouldn't it be beautiful to be happy in all situations? But the point of that, what they're trying to do is get you to the point where you don't own anything and you rent everything and everything's like a live service, like Netflix or like DoorDash or what's the other thing? There's a set like HelloFresh and all that kind of stuff where everything's just like on a subscription and you just kind of rent things. They even want it so that when you like make food, like a robot comes to the house and brings you like the utensils. So like it will bring you like the fork and the pan. So you say you order a meal. This is basically their vision, right? If you say it, they want it so that if you order a meal, the robot will come to the house and it will bring you the ingredients, but not only the ingredients, but it will bring the pan and the fork and the knife and the plate, and then you give it back to the robot. That's what they want, but that's not what's going to happen. What we're going to do is we're going to get back in touch with nature and we're going to heal ourselves and we're going to change the world in that way, back to the original way it was supposed to be, creating buildings with our voices, designing these magnificent cathedrals, all of that stuff, making frequencies from organs blasting through these cymatic windows on these cathedrals, creating healing vibrations for the world. One sec. But their vision is not going to, basically our vision, or this vision of returning to God, because essentially that's God's original blueprint, and you can't bet against God. That's just like God. Imagine betting against God. You'd be crazy. If you're reincarnated until infinity, what should you change? Well, you don't have to reincarnate. You can just realize immortality by cleaning your body and realigning it, and then you don't have to reincarnate. You will live for as long as you want and as long as you choose. Reincarnation isn't a thing that you want, basically. Yeah, you say just get reincarnated as if it's a good thing. You don't want that. You want to just realize your immortality, and then you don't have to go through that. There is a second account of me on TikTok. No, I only have this one. And there, this is the one. Is there a healthier alternative to toothpaste? Yeah, you can just use water. That's what I do. I haven't used any toothpaste, shampoo, any of that stuff. Look at my hair. Does it look like it needs a wash? It's like clean. And I don't use anything on it. I just use water. I don't use any shampoo. I haven't used any kind of product on it for months. It's actually a bit wet now because I just had a shower. I just used the water, but that's it. Like, you don't need toothpaste, you don't need shampoo, you don't need any of this stuff. It's all just poison. Yeah, so Cam, hello, how are you? In your perspective, you reincarnate till infinity, you never get out of here. Where are you trying to go? This is the point. Like, people always want to like talk about, whoa, like, oh, I need to escape. Where are you going? Where do you think is better than here? You can create a peaceful existence for yourself here. You just got to cleanse your body. That's what does it. If you clean your body, you will notice that your thoughts get more positive, that you don't worry about things. You won't, like, it's a very peaceful way to be once you get your body out and live on fruits and vegetables. It really is. It's a beautiful thing. And you will get actual peace. One sec. But you got to do the work. You have to clean your body. See, someone's saying, like, yeah, you can call your existence hell if you want. But that's only because of what you choose to consume and the way that you live your life. If you put meat in your body, what is going to manifest in your life? You're eating consciousness. Think about that. It's really important that people understand that you shouldn't be eating meat because you're eating consciousness. You're manifesting things in your life when you eat. So you need to eat sunshine, and then you'll manifest sunshine. Do I eat other foods and fruits? Well, I haven't eaten for like 6 days, to be honest, but yeah, I like to make sweet potato meals, and I like to eat like vegetables and stuff, and I'll make like mucusless curries and things like that, or like low mucus curries. It's really fun to do that. I really like doing that. Ben, yeah, I'll play some Rocket League. Join my Discord and message me there. Someone said only prisoners escapes. Yeah, literally, just make a good life for yourself, and then you won't feel like you need to go anywhere. And you can live for as long as you want. You're immortal, by the way. Someone said, if your body is so strong and healthy, why don't you do some unhealthy things to balance life and make like that? I don't even understand that kind of like being unhealthy. Like, people are like, oh, I've got to eat a cheeseburger. I have to balance. Like, is that balance? Is it like, or is it just like you balance with all things, but when you can choose to be healthy or not, then that's not balance, choosing unhealthy things. How do I wash my clothes? In the washing machine, but I don't use any detergent. I just use the water. But they don't stink because I don't have any like smell coming off of me because like there's no like meat in me or anything. Do I meditate? Nah, not intentionally. Yeah, you said peace but no fun. Who says no fun? You can still have fun. Depends what your idea of fun is. If your idea of fun is poisoning yourself, then that's cool. I used to have that exact mentality, but there's ways you can have fun without that. I like to like listen to music. I like to make videos. I like to play games on the computer. I like to exercise, play sports and stuff. There's all sorts of fun you can have. But like if you see the only way to have fun is like damaging yourself, that's a stage of the awakening process that I was in as well. And eventually you start seeing like you can have fun in benevolent ways. Hey mate. Someone said meat is the best thing for the body. It's always like that actually, it's always like meat is the best thing for the body. You need it. Meat smash. Fruits and vegetables not considered consciousness. Yeah. The highest form of vegetation is a fruit. That's why you're the highest form of the life on this earth. In terms of mammal and animal, you want to eat the highest form of vegetation. Someone said you can enjoy some meat every once in a while though. Yeah, not not if you have like any kind of level of compassion in your body or any kind of understanding of how meat affects the body or any kind of relationship with the gut and your level of internal hygiene. Peace is not fun, someone says. Well, go live with your fucking demon friends. like, like, peace is fun. Peace is what we need. Peace is the best thing ever. And the only reason you would say peace is not fun is if you've not lived enough annoying things and like difficulties. Because when you've lived enough of those, you just all you want is peace. Are you really standing there telling people they can be immortal? No, I'm standing here telling people they are immortal. That's different. Human beings are inherently immortal. You're a vegan by any chance? You're a vegan, mate? No, I just eat food. People who eat meat should have the label. When am I going to shave that beard? Literally never. No, I might do. I was thinking about it earlier, but I don't know. Like, I just feel like just whatever. Like, I don't care enough. Like, I feel okay. Like, it doesn't annoy me. Like, it feels fine. Maybe though, I don't know. I just don't want to cut it. I can feel that it's alive. I don't want to cut it. I can feel it. Like, it literally is alive. What would be the point? I feel like if I just leave it for like 10 years, then in 10 years it will look good. So I think it doesn't look terrible now, but it does a bit. It's a bit scruffy because there's like hair follicles. Do you know what that is? Hair follicles that haven't grown. It's like blockages in the skin and like mucus and acid. So as you clean your body, like mine used to be really patchy, but as you clean your body, it'll start growing properly. Same with your hair. That's what hair loss is as you get older. That's why people start getting a receding hairline because they have blockages in their scalp. So once you start cleaning it, your hair will come back. That's what it is. What kind of music do I listen to? Yeah, like techno and stuff. How do I deal with my social life? I don't have one. I don't have one. This is my social life. I'm deeply entrenched in the work at this time. And that's what it is at this point. Oh, it would take me so much to like have a friend. Do you know what I mean? Like to allow someone into my sphere of consciousness. I've been on this journey of healing and awakening in solitude for so long now that I can't even imagine what it would take for me to want to. I don't even know how that dynamic would work at this point. I really don't. And it's not like I'm like lonely. Like I'm very content, and I have God always. So, and I don't ever get bored. Wow, that's maybe like an hour a day. I might complain that I'm like bored or whatever, but really I should just use that time to connect with myself a bit more, my breathing. But yeah, I don't. With a social life, it will come when it's supposed to. Someone said we're living in a world where people think meat is poison. No, I eat my meat. Kill and murder. Do you know what I mean? Where do you think humanity started to eat meat? They were conditioned, convinced. They give you chicken nuggets and they wrap it in breadcrumbs and put spices in it and give you a little dippy ketchup and go, here you go, chicken nugget. And kids go, oh, chicken nugget. Let's go McDonald's, get chicken nugget. That's what it is. They're like, that's how they did it to me. I'd never used to like, so when you used to get a meal of food, like a plate of food, and like if the woman that was cooking my food would put any kind of like chicken steak on it or like rib or any kind of like actual piece of meat, I never wanted it. It was always just gammy to me. Like when she used to make a roast dinner, I never wanted what they were eating. They always had like beef or all this stuff. I didn't never like it. And then they used to give me chicken nuggets because like that's what they do. They give you chicken nuggets and like because that convinces you to eat it. That's how they get you. Eating meat is conditioning. 100% conditioning. You wouldn't, like, no one actually wants to kill the animals. 99% of people who eat meat. There's the odd person that goes, yeah, I'll kill it, mate. I'll kill the animal. But most people that eat meat don't want to kill animals. So there's nothing in you that wants to kill. You don't have the body parts for it. None of that. You don't have that. It's all conditioning. Eating meat is conditioning. You're just a fruit eater. Fruits are beautiful. They're sunshine. What do I say about putting oil outside the body? Same sort of thing, to be honest. What if you live in Iran, where you live in a damp, mouldy house? Well, you can still clean your body. Everyone has access to fruit. We aren't rabbits. Yeah, no, you're a fruit eater. Rabbits eat lettuce. Like, you're a frugivore. Fruit-eating animal. Fruits are the highest consciousness food. And you're the highest consciousness mammal. Well, that's not true. I bet there are other animals. There's dragons and griffins and all that stuff. They all exist. But for now, like when you look around, humans are very, very highly conscious. Fruits are really good. Someone says, happy animals, happy me. This guy hasn't got a clue what he's talking about. You don't have to listen to me. I'm not here to try and convince you. If you want to keep eating meat, that's on you. And that will manifest whatever reality you want it to manifest. Or not that you want it to manifest. It will manifest the reality that manifests as a result of you consuming that thing, because you're eating consciousness. So you think about the process of what it takes to get that meat to your plate. You're eating that process when you eat it. So I'm just saying, like, that's something for you to consider. So you can say that I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, and that's okay. I don't mind. You can do whatever you want. I'm here for the people that want to learn about the sunshine ways. Do I have any relationship with parents? Kind of. They live on the other side of the world. So you're telling me you only eat fruit? Yeah, to be honest, I haven't eaten in 6 days. Haven't eaten any solid food in 6 days. Just pure juice. Have you ever turned into a werewolf? Nah, I'm on the way, and I look. Halfway there. When do you think humanity started to eat meat? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's conditioning. They convinced everyone to do it. Where am I walking off to every couple? I'm just getting mucus out of my body. Is vegan the reason you can't work? Who said I can't? I've got more energy than most people I've ever seen. Literally. I've got more energy. I don't know what to do with it at this point. That's why I'm like doing lots of live streams. I've got so much energy. That's just like, I'm just like sitting there like, what should I do? Like, it literally is like that. And when I was working on a building site, I said this yesterday, the guys on the building site were like, wow, you don't have coffee. It's like, why would I have coffee? If I had a coffee, it would be so overwhelmingly intense in terms of energy that there's just no point. When you eat nothing but life and clean your body, you can have more energy than anyone around you. People who eat meat drink coffee and a lot of stimulants. Take a meat eater's coffee away. They don't do very well. Meat eaters do have a label. Normal. They're normal. We're normal. We eat dead bodies and it's normal. Bit scruffy, mate. Brother, get it all off. Mate, cutting your hair is spiritual castration. Everybody wants to come on here and criticise, don't they? Well, half the people, it seems today. But that's fun anyway, because nobody doing more than you will ever point at you and say you're doing something bad. No one will ever do that. Only people who are doing less than you criticise you. Always remember that. If you want to create stuff, the only criticism you're going to get is from people who aren't achieving what you're achieving. So just look at it like a compliment almost. Thank you for the courage to stand in your chair. You're welcome. Do I know magic? No, I just am. Like, when you are magic, you don't have to do magic. I was just talking about this a minute ago. Like, you don't have to do it because you are it. That's why there's people doing black magic and witches and stuff, and they need to do it because they're muggles. Like, and we're the magic ones. And so we don't have to do it. Gonna accept different opinions and perspectives. Yeah, I accept them. There's a lot of different ways that you can operate in life. There's a lot of ways of eating that you can have. You can eat meat. It doesn't mean that you should. It means that you can do it. Doesn't mean that it's beneficial. Do you see what I mean? There's some real soulful out there, not just McDonald's. Yeah, but there's no soul in the process of getting it. Like, it's all soulful up until the moment that you decide that you get hungry and then the cow has to suffer. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, where's the soul in that? Where's the humanity in that? I've never met a vegan that isn't on their high horse. You don't have to listen to me. I just said that. I'm not on a high horse. I'm literally explaining to you what happens if you eat meat. You're consuming consciousness. When you consume consciousness, your state of being reflects the consciousness you consume. What about egg? Yeah, it's the same sort of thing as meat. Can you tell when you'll know that you only eat fruit after transition? It takes like 6 months to transition. You have to get the oils and fats out of your body. And you do that with carbohydrate. What is my one message to humanity? Clean your body, get your atlas in. You still need to moisturize your body after washing, otherwise your skin just dries up. That's because of internal acids and uncleanliness. That doesn't happen. The only real moisturizer is internal hydration. That'll make your skin naturally hydrated. You don't need all these products. Like, moisturizers are oil-based. They just lock moisture into your body. They trap water. That's all they do. So then that gives you the illusion of being hydrated and moisturized, but actually you're just putting oil and painting yourself and trapping moisture. The only true moisturization for your skin is internal hydration. It's the only way. Someone said I'm delayed. Yeah, there's a lot of messages. Every vegan is designed to convince meat eaters that they're doing wrong. Well, if you can't see that it's wrong, then there's nothing I can say. So, like, it's crazy to me that you can't see it. That's what's crazy. That just makes me wonder about, like, I don't want to even continue on this train. Like, explain basically how to transfer to plants before a juice detox in simple terms, please. Carbohydrate. Stop eating animal fats and proteins. Eat 100% pure carbohydrate and do that for 6 months. No fat, 100% carb, no animal products, 100% carbohydrate. And then that will transition you. It will happen naturally. That's how you do it. How did I learn this information? Just from living life. Why do you keep walking out of frame? I am behind on these messages, definitely, but there's so many. It's not just about food. It is mostly about food. I don't have a face filter on. Someone said that yesterday. That's good. That's because of how hydrated my skin is. Literally, there's no filter. I haven't put a filter on, I promise. Like, literally. And if I have, I've done it by accident, but I don't think I have. I haven't. It does look kind of filtery, doesn't it? Hold on, let me check the mirror. One sec. I just have good skin because of what I'm doing. I'm on day 6 of a juice fast. I'm hydrated. Don't have a filter on at all. Someone said, hey, it's true what you say. I know it is. Coffee's been giving you anxiety. Yeah, it does that after a while. It's like the sign from the world to stop having it. Aren't you criticizing meat eaters? Well, I'm kind of just responding to comments, and I'm not criticizing. It's like you criticizing meat eaters. You're like, you got to understand what the process is to get that stuff. Like, you're allowed to if someone killed your dog, you would criticize them, would you not? Oh, dogs are different. There's no different. If someone did that to your dog, you would be so angry and you would criticize them. Imagine if someone was like, why are you criticizing that guy that killed the dog? Why can't you just let him? Don't you know it's alright to kill dogs? Like, that's the exact same thinking that people who eat meat have. But because it's been culturally accepted, then everyone just thinks it's okay and normal. But once you don't have it for a while, you will see how crazy it is. You really will. Like, you won't want it anymore. You look at it. I can't even be around it. Like, if I'm in the same room as someone, so if I'm sitting eating food and someone comes and sits opposite me and gets a plate of meat out or something, I'll walk away from it. I can't even sit with it. And that's oh, look at the vegan. But it's literally, that will happen for you if you stop eating it. It really will. It's the same as smoking cigarettes. If you smoke cigarettes and then quit, you can't be around it. You can't stand the smell of it. It's that same thing. You're not arrogant for not wanting to be around the smell of cigarettes. It's the exact same thing with meat. Someone said the creator put animals here to be in the middle. That's how arrogant some people are. You believe that the animals are here for you to use and utilize like a product. That's pure arrogance. Yeah, exactly. Someone said they brainwashed everyone to poison themselves because they know how powerful everyone is when they're clean. That's exactly right. How will you know during... Oh, you've answered that. If you went to live somewhere alone, what would you need to eat? Well, the same as what you would need to eat if you were around people. It doesn't change based on who's around. Someone said plants and fruits are conscious. And yes, they are. They are. Fruits are conscious. And they're an offering from the plant. They fall onto the ground when they're ready. In nature, if you have a mango tree, the ones that are ready fall onto the ground as an offering. And they have seeds in them because the act of eating them and then walking somewhere and like defecating in the woods or something, you'll spread the seeds around. So it's good for the plant as well. They want you to eat the fruit. If you eat cow, will you see life through a cow's eyes? Hopefully. Someone said, why don't you make your beard civilized? Why would I care about civilization in the sense of how culture is? Like, about being civilized. Look at civilization. Go outside for a walk. It's just people. It's all just nonsense. Like, it's all like, it's just culture. It's everybody like people pleasing, eating meat, drinking alcohol. All of it's just like everyone's just out poisoning themselves. Like, to be civilized, like to cut your hair is like spiritual castration. That's why when you join the army, they shave your hair off. That's what they do for slaves. You cut your hair willingly. It's alive. It's part of you. It's an antenna. It makes you more powerful to have longer hair. The longer your hair gets, the more powerful you will feel. Try it out. Gonna eat a Mackey's just for you. Mate, go and eat it. Fucking idiot. Fucking what an idiot. Veganism is the same as being trans. Actually, eating processed food is the same as being trans. It's a choice. Yeah, you make your choices then. You can make your choices. I'm just trying to help people here. 100% carb. You think you'd be fat, but you wouldn't. It's the combination of fat and carbs that make people fat and like make mucus happen. And it's a choice if God lets you in heaven, quite literally. Is dairy beneficial? Not really. The way you get milk is by making a cow pregnant. It's for the baby cow. You're a human. You're not supposed to have cow milk. Don't usually have this many people arguing in here. Like, oh, like a vegan. Like, that's what I mean. I would never, ever, ever watch a stream of somebody talking about the benefits of meat eating. I would never do it. So it's like people who eat a lot of meat, they're like, they feel the need to comment. People think the vegans are like the preachy people, but it's the meat people. In my experience, it's the meat people. So like a meat person will see you eating vegetables and they'll be like, where's the meat then? Where's your meat? You're not a vegan, are you? And then you say, yeah, well, I don't really eat that. I don't really eat that. And then that's when they start. And then they go, you preaching to me. It's like you fucking brought it up. It's the meat people that bring it up 9 times out of 10. It really is. Someone said my skin is pure. Yeah, exactly. It's not a filter. It's just being hydrated. There's this thing called a shave. Yeah, I know. Just had a cheeky McDonald's. Yeah, if you understood the implications of eating that stuff, you'd never eat it again. You're going to eat mince for breakfast. They say it like it's like, to me, like as if it's affecting me. It's like your life. You just got to recognize the implications of it. As if I'm going to be affected by you going to eat a McDonald's. Go and eat it, mate. Like, go on, enjoy it. Go and eat it. I'm here for people who just want to clean their body and stuff and learn about how to raise their consciousness through food and body hygiene. Don't really want to argue with, where are all these people coming from today? Like, I don't normally have this many fucking idiots in it, to be honest. Like, usually I get cool people. Where are all the idiots coming from? Like, just, and do you know what it is? It's like, I'm calling you idiots because it is idiocy. I don't like that's what, to me, that's what it looks like. When you're like, oh, eat the meat, you have a Meckies now, just for you. That's how it feels to me when I read that. It's like, that's literally the energy I get from it. We are at the top of the food chain. Yeah, I've got to stop responding to these people. Maybe that's why they're here, because I'm responding to them. Where are they coming from? This is crazy. Where's all the cool people today? It's all just people arguing. You're so hunched over. Yeah, because I'm on a desk and put the phone on it. Oh, yeah, this is what happens if you eat vegan. You end up like this. I actually can't get up. This is my natural position. Like, if you eat fruit, you just end up like this, is it. I've got to eat some meat so I can have to stand up straight. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you're so hunched over. You're so hunched over. How did I start living this way? I got to the point where I had to really heal my body, and I discovered that you could clean it and do juice fasting and get it all out. And from there, everything changed, basically. I guess the government are spraying chemtrails everywhere as well. You're too for that. Guess the government are doing a bad problem. Sorry. I'm having a bit of fun with it. It's all right. What comments is he reading? Yeah, to be fair, I'm taking a while to get through them. I've attracted a lot of meat-eating people who want to argue with me today, which is cool. It's like arguing with Satan. I said that earlier. Like trying to convince a meat eater that you shouldn't eat it. It's literally like trying to argue with Satan. Surprised how mucusy you are after so long cleansing. That's what I'm saying. That's the process. Yeah, what comments is he reading? They're just far, like it just says 99 plus at the bottom. I don't know how far away it is. It doesn't say what time they were sent. Someone says, "Oh, bro's broken." I don't know. Like, is there actually a filter on? I just saw like a glitch. Is there actually a filter on this? How do I check? I would never have put one on. I don't know if there is. I don't know. Is that the button? I don't know what this does. Yeah, there isn't one on there. Okay, whatever. It looked like there was. I get why people said it, but there's not, apparently. Question: if you don't want to cut your hair because that's alive and power, why you trim your nails? I just buy them. I don't know. It's just a habit I have. It's because deep down they know it's wrong. Projecting. It is that. They get really threatened when you say it. They're like, "You're vegan." That's what they do. Put a label on you. Lovely accent, bruv. Yeah, because you might. Oh fuck! I used to speak like that. I used to be like proper fucking geezer, mate. Honestly, was fucking honestly, mate. That's how I used to sound, mate. I used to. I'm different now, honestly. I still say honestly, though. Trust me, brother. Look. Do you see meat people doing protests? Do you see me doing protests? Like, I'm here now. I'm just trying to convey the message for the people, and then if people want to come in and make comments about that you should eat meat or whatever, then I'm just going to let you know what happens if you do that. That's all. That's literally it. I'm not saying like, I'm not like trying to make an argument. I'm literally just saying what happens if you do it. Like higher consciousness people don't eat meat. That is just a fact of reality. If you eat meat, you are of a lower consciousness. In terms of spirituality, you might be intelligent, like logically intelligent, but if you eat meat, there's less spiritual things happening within you because meat is very dense and grounding. And it's the consciousness of the meat that you're consuming that binds you more to the 3D. Why do you think you're a god? I don't. I just am here and I make videos because I clearly recognize that people benefit from the things I say. So I'm here to help people. So anyone criticizing, it's like, what are you doing to help? I'm here to actually help people, and I help thousands of people every day. If you're criticizing, what are you doing? What is your contribution to the world? How much have you helped everyone? That's all. People who criticize, they don't have anything. People who criticize don't have anything to give, so that's why they just talk shit. But if you actually want to put some value out into the world, then you won't have time to go on other people's streams and argue with them because you'll be contributing to the world in a positive way. Figure out how to do that instead of arguing with people and trying to give them shit. And the only reason I gave you shit back is because you're in here in my stream where I'm trying to help people and you're clogging up the feed with blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? How long has my cleansing journey been? I've been doing it for about 5 years. So I started with a 96-day juice fast. I'd done a couple of juice fasts before that. So when I first discovered that you could do a juice fast, I managed to get this juicer. I found it on like Facebook Marketplace or Gumtree or something, and I found it for like £90. It was a really good one. And I immediately did a 10-day juice fast because I knew I wanted to do a 90-day one because I'd heard about it. And on the day 10, because I was drinking a lot at the time and eating a lot of, like my diet was really bad. So I could only do 10 days. And then I managed to do another couple. And then one day I started a 96-day juice fast and I just did it. And that was 2 days after like a 5-day bender. And I did a 96-day juice fast and that changed my whole life. And it would change anyone's. Why does it come across? May I can't do. I'm gonna start responding to the meat people now, if that's okay. I don't want them clogging up this. I just want to share cool stuff. Yeah, where attention flows, energy goes. That is my bad. There's fun though. It's good for detox, you know, like getting those emotions out. Like all of this stuff is good. Whatever happens in your path, you're on the path. Calling someone an idiot for their diet is hilarious. I've got to stop responding. I just don't want. I'm just so many fucking messages of it. Are you vegan, mate? Like, it is bots like, distracting from getting the message. That's what they do. They try and do it. I just want to help now. I don't want to. I'm bored of that now. Basically, gonna ruin your posture, mate. Just trying to help. Yeah, it's not though, because if you get your atlas in and realign your body, nothing can ruin your posture. Like, to stand here like this for. Do you really think that my body's that fragile that I can stand here like this? Like, my body is more powerful than that. I can stand here for as long as I want, and I can look. My posture's okay. I can stand up again. It's not like if you go like that, you're stuck like it. Like, look. And there you go. Magic. Trolling back today. Yeah, sometimes you go. Do you know what? It's like I'm really good at ignoring negative comments usually. Really am. Like, really good at it. But today, obviously, I'm not. I don't know what happens. I just had to say something. Lots of protein in vegetable too. Yeah, watermelon. Did you know watermelon rind is 20% protein? The rind is 20% protein. You can ground it up into a powder, put it in stuff. 20%. Literally 100 grams. Imagine that, 100 grams of watermelon rind. That's not much. 100 grams of something. 20 grams of protein. Really good. Would I say dark leafy greens are good for you? Yeah, very good. I like spinach. Organic spinach. Taste that. It's like you can taste the minerals in it. It's like beautiful. That's how your body assimilates minerals, by the way. It's through plants. When you put salt in your body, you don't assimilate those minerals. So that's why you can put 10 grams of Celtic salt in your body a day. You don't get the same minerals as you would from eating spinach. Did I answer your? Oh, sorry. Someone asked about creatine. I don't like that because it's like where do you, like creatine in nature. You wouldn't like. What does it do? Does it make your muscles retain water? I'm not 100% sure. But you don't want to retain water. Water holds memory. You don't want to retain it like that. You want to have a constant flow of water. Literally. Hold on. You want to have a flow of water all the time. And you don't want to retain it. So that's what salt does and creatine. So you want to look, this is living electric water. That's the water you want. And you want to treat the internals of your body like a river. A beautiful living electric structured river. And you want to make sure that you've always got a good flow. Look at the bottom left corner. There is a filter. Is there? Is it that button? No. I don't know how I've done that. I've never intentionally put it on. How long have I been cleansing my body? Yeah, like years. But I've been through cycles where I've cleansed it and then put stuff in it that shouldn't and then cleansed it again. That's how I know so much about the process. I've done it many times. What bodily improvements did I notice? All of them, everything improves, everything, literally everything. You would just feel naturally good. Yeah, if you want the Discord, go to my page and then look at there's a post at the top that has a link in it. Go in the comments, you'll get a link there. And I also have a YouTube channel called True Immortal, and I upload live streams there if you want to subscribe to that. That's where if you miss a live or if you like my lives, and because some people message me saying, oh, I missed one. Like if you like my lives, then you can go there and that's where I upload them so I don't lose any of them. You don't even know what consciousness is, bro. Hold on. Where am I getting? Oh, yeah. No, mate. Sorry, it takes me. Usually I could read comments, but it's like 1 in 10 is good. You are criticizing. Yeah, mate. Where is it? That's so annoying. It's like you can't fight fire with fire. You can't. It just makes more fire. Someone said I have nice eyes. Thank you, Abby. That's nice. A nice comment. Wow. What? It's like a shiny Pokemon. Meat as protein. Oh, I can't. I'm just reading because I'm reading them in my head. Sometimes I accidentally get out loud. Raw milk, rice grains, quinoa, couscous. Yeah, cool. Carbohydrates, fantastic for transition. They're great. They're really fantastic. All carbs are good. Your body can process carbohydrates so easily and effectively as opposed to like fats and oils. Your body's a water system. So carbs just wash through water easy. It's really easy for your body to process that. So grains are good as well. Quinoa is good. Rice is good. All carbs are good. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, someone said arguing with people is fun. Yeah, it's for like 5 minutes, and then I'm just like, ugh. Then I start feeling. So there's a feeling I get, like a friend of mine calls it icky, sticky feeling. It like sticks to you, like negative energy. It's like icky, almost like you don't want to manifest it too much. You want to kind of just stay on the positive. I'm here to help and teach people. Like I don't have to do this, you know. So to get a bunch of comments and people trying to criticize me and stuff, it's like. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're just the shitty people. What did I put in the juice? Nothing. I just stir it. This is pure juice. There's nothing in there. It's pure 100% watermelon juice. Pure 100%. And that, well, like I said, the reason that you drink juice is because it gives your digestive system a break. So when you eat the wrong food, it plugs up your digestive system. It gets stuck in there. I had a solid movement today, like big solid movement, 6 days. And that will happen every day or almost every day if you juice fast. Someone said, do you go to the gym or do a sport? Don't go to the gym because I don't like using machines because they isolate muscle groups and your body's holistic, and holistic means whole. You don't want to, like in the chest press, you don't want to lean your back on something while you're doing that because you create an imbalance. But like push-ups and stuff, just light stuff because I'm doing a detox. And do I play any sport? Yeah, I like playing tennis. I love to play tennis. And I used to do a lot of running before, but I haven't done that for about, I don't know, 2 years. But I used to do that. I remember one time I did 12K in under an hour on a bottle of orange juice. One bottle of orange juice around 12K under an hour. It was really cool. And that was after my first juice fast. That was cool. Are oats okay to transition? Yeah. Any carbs are good. How do you close your energetic field? It's breathing. And that's a reminder that I should do it. But you want to be, it's sort of like breathing all through here. But if you have misalignments, it's hard to do that. So you want to make sure you're breathing properly. But to get that, you have to clean your guts out so you can breathe into your diaphragm as well. Because you want to be breathing in, mostly you want to be breathing into like here. So you want to, like that. Instead of where a lot of people breathe, like if you breathe, I can't even do it actually. I've got to the point where I can't even breathe in there if I wanted to. But if you breathe in your chest, you're basically in like fight or flight. So if you breathe into your diaphragm, you'll be relaxed, and that will close your energy field as long as you're breathing fully. But you have to detox your body to get that to do that. You bought watermelons after seeing, yeah, awesome. Watermelons are addictive, and the more you eat them, the more that you eat watermelon, the more you like it. And yeah, someone said be careful of all the sprays, but if you watermelon rind is like this thick, you don't have to worry about that with that. That's why watermelon's so good. Best fruit, I'm convinced of it, but that's just for me. It's my personal favorite. Very hydrating. Yeah, generally people come to this information if they get sick or if they really need to heal themselves. That's how people find out about this kind of thing. If they're really like, if they really get to the point where they really need it. Why don't you keep your water in a copper jar? Well, this is made of glass, it's all right. How do you make the electric water? Just with a juicer, just a juice machine. What about all the oxalates? I think that will only be a problem if you have blockages in your body. The only reason you'd be worried about something getting stuck in your body is if you have blockages in your body. If you're cleaning it, you don't need to worry about any of that. What kind of potion is that? Potion seller. Yeah, this is a health potion. Look, it's a red health potion. No, it's like, that's cool, isn't it? It's like a lantern. But yeah, it's a health potion. Yeah. Shouldn't react like that out loud. Are you going outside to get... Oh, God, let me make these. Yeah. Can I tell you about the death cult? Well, I don't need to tell you. They're all here, apparently, in this chat. I'm not a preacher. I'm here to help people who want help. I'm not here to convince you otherwise, really. I don't care to do that. I'm here for people who want help. So how would you eat your carbs? No, not plain. You transition. So you can eat, I was eating a lot of sourdough bread. I was doing it with a lot of ketchup, barbecue sauce, that kind of thing. Or I was having like vegetables, cucumber, tomato, and I was having like spreads on it. Like when you're in the first stage of transition, it doesn't really matter too much about being pure. It's all about getting the fats and oils out of your body. So you transition that way. I was having like Marmite and stuff. I wouldn't have it now, but in the beginning, that's what you want to do. You want to go for pure carbohydrate. And you want to make sure you're still having flavors and delicious things. So I was having like salsa and sauce and all that kind of stuff. You can do all of that in the beginning. Yeah, you're spreading a good message and you're doing well when you have people trying to like debunk it in front of others, basically. What they do is they try and steer the conversation in a negative direction to make you look silly or something. That's what they do. And that means that you're giving actual information because that attracts like shills and stuff. Some of them get paid to do it, by the way. Some of them get paid to do it. It's a really real thing. They get paid. There's actually people. Mate, you can be positive while you're calling someone an idiot. That's a concept that might go over a lot of people's heads, but you can. No, mate. It keeps getting. It's like that's what negative energy does. Look, it just sucks you back in. TikTok has sent idiots in to distract the message. Well, yeah, it's kind of like that. Some of them are getting paid. You should start running again, mate. Mate, you should. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't satisfactorily fail his first question, so now he's like, run again, mate. Run again, mate. Yeah, mate, you're here in my stream. Remember that. I'm here for people who want help. I can't believe I'm responding. This is what they do, man. This is fun, kind of, but I'd rather you not be here if you're going to be negative, mate. I'm just trying to read. Yeah, the comments are getting well negative, bro. Look at that. That's horrible. I'm sorry that I responded to the negative comments. I feel like I've kind of created this. But where's all the good questions? It's just turned into utter nonsense. How do you moderate a stream on here? Is there like a thing that does that? Usually TikTok's pretty good at moderating that. But I did respond to it. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Please say why you quit juicing last time and didn't continue. Did like 300 days. Try it for yourself. When you juice fast, there's a thing with juice fasting where you have to confront emotions that are sort of trapped in your body. And so if you don't eat, you'll see how eating in a lot of cases is to avoid feeling emotions. And so when you're juice fasting, there's this thing called emotional like nakedness almost, where you are exposed to the emotions that you've been avoiding because they get stuck in your body. And so when you do 300 days of juice fasting, it can be quite emotionally, to like clear that many emotions and stagnant things in your body, it can be quite, like exhausting. So you kind of do what you have the emotional will for. So that's why I'm kind of took breaks and all of that. And I've just been through the process, through a bunch of cycles with it. Yeah, it's crazy as well. Like just how in life you just like loop back to these things. And that's just kind of how it is. Like if you do like a long juice fast, it's really, because they're quite hard to start. They're easy once you get going, but once you to get off like the sensation of chewing food, it's quite hard to do. One sec. Yeah, it's quite a challenge to do. So that's why. Knowing why you quit last time will have your audience. Well, I didn't quit. It's just a ongoing process. There's another one. It's the attitude, man. It's the energy, bro. What? I might end this live, Hello, Henry. Look, there's a positive message. How do I make someone? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I need a moderator of this. Is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? Can I get people to moderate this? So that'd be really cool. If you can do that, message me, please. If you are cool and you can moderate all negativity for the next time, please do that. Message me and we'll sort that out. Yeah, well, it's weird because I wouldn't sit in someone's stream for this long and try and disrupt it. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Like, no one with any kind of. It's like, don't you have anything else to do? Don't you have, like, anything else to do? Like, I have other things that I could be doing than dealing with these kinds of comments. Like, where are the. Like, it doesn't feel like I can help much in this. Like, there's just people, you've even got the people who want to ask questions arguing with you. Like, you love running. Should we really go for long runs if we don't have to? No animals do it. Well, you can just do it naturally. So you just do it for however long your body wants to do it. Like, if you love it, then do it. You should do what you love. If you do what you love, it's never wrong. Ever. Doesn't matter what if you love something, not wrong, basically. So if you want to go for a run and you love it and your body feels good, then that's not wrong. Do it from a place of love, and then it's beautiful. How about yourself running ultra marathons just on this? You could. Like I said, I ran 12K on one bottle of orange juice. If I just drank another one, probably could have done another 12. Yeah, someone said just don't read the comments, but I sort of do these as I answer questions. Fasting the normal way. So the problem is dehydration and mucus, right? So over years, if you eat the wrong food, you'll build up a bunch of mucus because the body has mucosa membranes inside of it that catch and cause mucus to form around any foreign material to protect the body. And so if you water fast, you generally won't drink enough water to get the real problem sorted, which is the dehydration. If you juice fast, you can drink like 10 liters of this a day because it's delicious and it gives you energy and your body can process and handle more of it. Plus it's alive and intelligent. So this will rehydrate you way better than water. So this is superior. Water fasting is cool, but again, it doesn't have any calories in it. So you're not going to have much energy and you won't like the taste of it and you'll probably get bored, to be honest. This is the modern world where we have phones and 5-second TikToks and everything. So it's better for your long-term success if you do a juice fast. I believe that very strongly. And it's not please remove anyone who disagrees with me. I'm just here to help people. You got to recognize that a lot of people need help. A lot of people need this information. So to disrupt it is heinous, to be honest. Can you do that? I don't like blocking people though. I don't like clicking the block button. It shouldn't have to do that. Like, it's like, say for example, if someone was in your house and you said, hey, like, can you just like leave? They would respect it, but because it's over the internet, they don't. Like, they just like that kind of thing. Like, if you're here to like just argue, can you just leave? That would be really nice. Yeah. And you can tell which ones are getting paid to do it because you can feel the energy. They're invested in trying to convince you otherwise. They're like really invested in it. And they'll sit in the chat for a long time and do it. What's in the juice? Yeah, it's just watermelon. Just pure watermelon. I'm going to drink some now. There you go. Beautiful. So good. It tastes better the longer you juice fast as well, which is a really interesting thing. Because as you get the acids out, your body goes back to the natural state, closer to the natural state, and you enjoy it more. It starts tasting like candy. How can you open fruits without using metal? You can do a lot of them by hand, but for making juice, I do use a metal knife, like a stainless steel knife. Because I'm doing so much in one day, there's no quicker way to do it. I don't know of any quick way to do it without a knife, to be honest. So. Give us all the knowledge, she says. Well, what do you want to ask me questions? Yeah, I'll put that there because it's like a prop. Well, it's not a prop, it's a real legit thing, but hold on. Yeah, it's literally just watermelon juice. It is the best. With the spreads and sauces that you could have on your carbs, isn't there lots of oils in them? Nah, not in ketchup, not in barbecue sauce, not in hot sauce, not in any of that. There's no oil in those. They're fat-free. They're really good for transition. You just blend up the watermelon. No, juice it. It's different. Blending, when you blend it in a blender, that retains the fiber, but the juicer gets the fiber out. It pulls the fiber out. So when you're wanting to cleanse yourself, in the beginning you can do a lot of smoothies to get your body used to the fruit. But when you want to do a real cleanse, and when you get to the point where you really want to flush it out, you use juice, because what that does, it's like drinking water almost. It gives your digestive system a break and it rehydrates all of the old waste. And so you'll be having solid bowel movements even 30 days, 50 days, 90 days in, because a lot of waste gets stuck in the gut. And so when you rehydrate it, or when you give the body an opportunity to rehydrate it, that's when it will come out. But if you keep eating, it will never happen. So that's why you remove the fiber and drink the juice. That's what that does for you. Thanks for the gift, man. JJ. Hello, Sophie. Down the hatch. Yeah, it's so good. It's so delicious. It's like pure life, pure sunshine. Hold on. But it does get mucus out. That's what I'm doing. People are like, what are you doing? It's like getting mucus out. That's what it does. Someone said there's better tasting fruits. Yeah, arguably true. Yes, I agree. Mango tastes better, but nothing is more hydrating. This is the king of hydration. This is it. So it's not about taste. While this does taste amazing, it's about cleaning. And there's nothing better than that. What's my advice on parasites? My advice would be to ignore them. And that includes the internal ones as well. Clean your body. Don't eat to kill. Eat to cleanse. So if you consume this, parasites live in mucus. So if you get the mucus out, then that won't be an issue. So you don't have to focus on removing parasites. All you have to do is focus on nourishing and cleaning and detoxing your body, and then the problem will take care of itself. So quite literally, with external parasites and internal ones, you just ignore them. The juice blade is metal. Yeah, there's no blade in the juicer. There's a different technology. There's a blender which has metal in it. I don't know what that juicer thing is made of, actually. It's like a ceramic thing. What's up with the rising keto diet advice online? Well, it's like, because people who eat keto just stop eating processed food. And so the keto system in your body is like the backup system. So it starts burning fat. So what ketogenic diet is people will put their body in ketosis, and then they'll keep consuming fat and use that as their fuel source. But over time, it blocks the body up. Saturated fats solidify, and that's what causes blockages in the body and mucus. Saturated fats in the body block the body up. Your body's a water system, and oil and fat don't mix with water. So you want to have a good source of water and recognize how the body works. One sec. When's your next chug? I don't know. That one, it's drummed up some mucus, so I gotta get that out first. Do what you love. Watermelon's cool for cleansing the body. Prunes, dates, cedar grapes, papaya. Yep, all fruits are great. Do I still eat nightshade fruits and vegetables? Yeah. Sweet potato, tomato, potatoes. Potatoes are nightshades, right? I think. But yes, I do. Eggplant, don't eat that too often, but definitely sweet potatoes. Butternut squash, which is a fruit, actually. A fruit is anything with the seeds inside. So chilies are technically a fruit, but you wouldn't call it a fruit, would you? A chili. A chili's a vegetable. It's a salad fruit, a salad vegetable. Bell peppers are fruit, and then nightshades as well. But yeah, I do eat those. I like them. Sweet potato is my favorite. Info on jackfruits. Yeah, jackfruit's like a good mucus. It's a good scrubber for the gut. It's like a broom for the gut. Jackfruit's really good for that. You've read in more places that grape is king. Grape is very powerful. It's a very, very powerful fruit for cleansing because it's really high in sugar, so it pulls toxins out of tissue. You still want to know why avocados and olives are bad with some sort of scientific terminology? I'll just use common sense terminology. Your body's a water system, and oils and fats don't mix with water very well. So if you put too many fats in your body, it gunks up the body because your body cleans itself with fluids and liquids. So if you're putting fats in, it's hard for the body for the flow of water to keep that clean. But if you're consuming carbohydrates and simple sugars, it's very easy for water to wash that through and the fluids in your body, so everything will be processed properly. So I don't have scientific terminology, but that's just how it works from a common sense standpoint, and that is literally how it works. Yeah, peanut butter is another one. Like it's high in fat. Yeah, there's more of them. Unsaturated fat. Yeah, I've answered that. Yeah, someone said dodging the question why he stopped juicing. I haven't. I'm literally doing it now. Are you doing it? Do you know what I mean? This is my 6th day. I'm doing it right now. There's another one. I don't know why I answer these people. Love a sweet potato. Yeah, same. Sweet potatoes are fantastic. Really great. Chickpeas is electric carbs. Yeah, they're high in protein and fat though. So, but chickpeas are pretty good. Like I can make bread out of chickpea flour sometimes. I've done that. It's really good. Someone said, why wasn't Jesus a vegan? He was. I know, yeah, I should have argued. But he was. Jesus was a vegan. And he was preaching veganism and preaching about fasting and cleaning and veganism. And then it says in the Bible is a book that has been edited a lot. Happy to see you. Yeah, you as well. Yeah, you said peanut butter is hard to digest. It is. It's high in fat. Anything high in fat is hard to digest. And should we consume cooked foods like vegetables? Yeah, cooked vegetables are okay. Raw food is best, but cooked vegetables are okay. Sweet potato, broccoli, cauliflower, all that stuff. I've got loads of like I posted a bunch of meals that I make that are like mucus lean and mucusless that you can make for cooking. Yeah, someone said you stopped before. Well, I've already explained. I've already answered that question, mate. I said that it's emotionally powerful, very emotionally cleansing. You have to do it as much as your like emotional will allow you. Because as you juice fast, you pull out old emotions, like I said, and it's a process of emotional cleansing as much as it is a physical process. Because old emotions get stuck in your body. So when you start getting the blockages out, you will process those emotions, and that's what juice fasting does for you. And it allows you to lighten yourself up because as you process those emotions, you'll be emotionally lighter. And that's what healing is. That's how it heals you. So what about ketosis? Yeah, it's fat burning. Ketosis is fat burning. Jesus said that some demons can only be removed by fasting. Yeah, or because this is the modern world, so juice fasting is far superior. Because, just you can have energy still, you can still get to consume delicious things. Most people, if they fasted, they would get bored, including me. If I fasted on water, I'd get so bored. I think I would get so bored. I don't know though. I'll try it at some point, but I way prefer juice fasting. Juice fasting is fantastic. Cooked tomato soup is cool. Yeah. What kind of juice do I have? It's watermelon juice. Once you're fully cleansed, surely you won't have to live off juice. You could just have a mix. A mix of what though? Like, once you clean your body, you'll start seeing what foods are good and what aren't. So you won't want most of the things that you want now. You think, like a lot of people, and I used to think this, you would think that like, oh, I'm going to clean my body and then I get to eat all the things, but you won't want them. The whole thing is that you won't want them. Why don't you do a full fast, no water, no food? See, you've been in the comments. This is what I mean. They do it on purpose. You were there when I just explained it and then you asked me. There are bots. They're literally bots. That's a real thing. That is a thing. There are actual bots. No, they're bots. Look, that cooked tomato soup. I answered that question. You've copied and pasted it 5 times. That's a bot, bro. How fun. Yeah, I answered that question. Cooked tomato soup is good, dude. Are you an AI, bro? You living off dates and figs and Greek yogurt. You have gut issues, yeah, from all the dairy. You want to get that out of your diet. You want to clean with fruits and mucusless foods like vegetables and carbohydrates. You don't want to have dairy. That's for cows. Cows make milk for baby cows, just like humans make milk for baby humans. It's the same thing. Humans are mammals, cows are mammals. Like, to take the milk from a cow and drink that's incompatible with your physiology. You're a human being. You're not supposed to drink cow milk. That is literally for cows. Transition straight to potatoes and plain pasta ketchup. Well, no, you don't have to just eat that, like vitamins, etc. You can have any vegetables, all fruits. So fruits, juices, potatoes, rice, carbs, like bread, sourdough bread, and pasta, and whatever other carbohydrates you can find. Just avoid the oil and the animal products. Yeah, you get a juicer in India. They're the best thing. You've got a grandpa who has mucus blockages. He often eats bread and processed food. Yeah, most people do have blockages. Almost everyone. Jesus didn't eat meat a lot because it was expensive. That's fine. You should start not eating food. Well, that's not the attitude, really. Like, grapes are food. And I would never say just to go straight to fruit. I always say to transition. Transition is the key. When you start with carbohydrate, you get the oils and fats out of your body, you move toward the ideal. Most people, if they started eating nothing but fruit, one, they would get bored, and two, their body would detox too quickly. That's why you transition. Well, if you have a gluten intolerant, you don't necessarily have a gluten intolerance. You just have blockages and fats in your body. If you clean it, you'll be able to have it again. It really is like that. He said, what about wine? Also, why did you quit last time? I've explained it. There's another one. I didn't quit. It's just a process. It takes a long time. It's like 30 years of wrong eating. It takes a very long time to rectify. That guy's getting paid to do this. He's getting paid to ask these questions. And he will deny it, but he is. There's a real shill that's getting actually paid to ask the same question over and over again, even if I answer it. And he'll ignore the fact that I've answered it, and he'll ask it again in about 10 minutes for everyone else to see. That's what they do. And he's getting paid to do that. Which just shows that's how you know that you have the right information. There are people who come intentionally to try and disrupt it and show other people that, like, the streamer or the person delivering the information is wrong. It's sad that this is the world we live in, but that's literally what's happening with that. Is gluten really that bad? Not at all. Gluten's cool. Like, if you get sourdough bread that's been a bit fermented, it's actually okay to digest. White bread, very different. One sec. Yeah, white bread, very different, but sourdough is very cool. Yeah, oh, it's Greek style, not from milk. What do they make yogurt from if not from milk? Can you, what, yeah, what's the, how do you make yogurt not from milk? Don't carbs break down to sugar? Yeah, sugar's great. Sugar is the best thing. What do I clean my hair with? Just water. Just water. Just literally no product, just water. Eating balanced and organic is better than pure fruit. Well, yeah, sure. I don't agree. I'm curious, do I sleep on a regular 24-hour rhythm? Yeah, kind of. I go to sleep at nighttime, and then in the daytime I'm awake. I like to move with the sun, so when the sun goes down about 7 p.m. here, and then in the evening I'll play a couple of hours of some like games or something on the laptop, and then go to bed. So I like to be awake for the daytime. Do you have to transition, or can you just go straight? You do ideally have to transition. Oh, thanks, Jenna. Thank you. And yeah, you do have to transition, ideally. You got paid $1 per comment. I believe you. I believe that you're getting paid. See that there are, and if you're really not, and you're just doing that because it's fun to you, that's even more insane to me. Like, you better be getting paid. Let's put it that way. If you're not, then that's crazy. Grandpa has serious blockages to the point he chokes. You want to help but can't do anything drastic. You can only show him what to do. You can't make anyone do anything. If you're asking the same question again, it's because you answered when you went away from the phone. It wasn't you asking that same question. It was this one guy. He keeps saying, "Why did you quit? Why did you quit juicing?" But he does it like every 10 minutes, so everyone can sort of see, because they try and distract everyone from the truth. So this is what they do. They're like paid shills, and if he's not getting paid, it's actually insane. But there are people who are Getting paid to do that. How do you manage to have all the nutrients the body needs? They come from fruit and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are so high in nutrition. So high in nutrition, vitamins, minerals, everything. Think about if I'm drinking 9 litres of that a day. How many minerals are in there? 9 litres a day. Vitamins and minerals. Think about that. Is the hair not greasy? No, greasy hair comes from having oils and fats inside your body. It's a bit wet because I washed it right before. Well, I had a shower right before I started this stream. But there's no grease in it because greasy hair is from oils and fats leaking out of your skin. That's what greasy hair is. So if you clean your body, you won't need to use shampoo. You won't need to worry about that. How to get rid of mucoid plaque. Go to my page and check the transition playlist at the top. You'll see I've explained the whole process there. How's your hair not greasy? Yeah, because of that. Because greasy hair is from having grease inside. Do you plan to have children? I don't plan anything, but maybe one day. Stopping eating animal products is no easy task. Well, it is actually really easy if you eat unlimited carbohydrates. You won't even want it. Unlimited carbohydrates. That will get you off the animal products. It's the processed meats that are bad. The organic grass-fed meats. They're not. They're all the same. All meat is meat. How much time do you think that requires for us, the people, to choose it to reconstruct Eden? A while. It takes a long time to clean the body and realign it. Once you get your atlas in and realign your body, it takes a long time. It does. So you have to look at it, it's like a marathon. It's not a sprint. There's no overnight fix, but you do feel better every day if you do it. What about natural fats? Yeah, no, they're still high in fat. They're still fat. So all fats are hard for the body to process. Even if they're good fats like avocado and like cashew nuts or almonds and stuff, it's still high in fat. So when you're cleaning, you want to avoid those things because you want to get so basically to clean your body, you need to get a really good flow of water, hydrating electric water in to get all that old gunk out. And if you put nuts and fats in, that's going to slow everything down because, like I said, your body's a water system. I've never once considered B12 ever, and my energy levels are really high. I don't feel like I need anything else. I really don't. What's some good sauce to go with pasta? Like anything tomato based, you can make your own. Get a blender, some tomatoes, bit of water, some spices, make your own. And then cook the pasta, put the tomato sauce on it. You don't even have to cook the tomato sauce. You can have like a raw sauce if you want. It's even better. But again, you can make your own or you can just get any tomato sauce. Do I ever go to restaurants? Literally never. So this lifestyle comes with a certain amount of like sacrifice, if you want to call it that, of what society does and like a social life really, because this process requires breaking away from the herd because there aren't too many people doing this right now. And so you recognize that all restaurants are just going to use, I would never eat something if I didn't see exactly how it was prepared. One sec. I need to know exactly what's in it. I prefer to just make all my own food. There's no way I would go to a restaurant. Let's put it that way. What if someone needs a lot of protein because they go to the gym? Then you can eat nuts. You can eat other types of protein. You don't have to eat animals. But again, like the need for protein has been overblown. Many people in the gym are doing it. Like people will hold their breath when they do a rep. That's creating imbalances. Everything you do should be breath aligned. And so this process strength isn't necessarily about muscle size, even though it does help, but you will have more strength in your body if you have a good energy flow and you'll have functional strength. It's different. So cleaning the body, like I said, this lifestyle requires a certain level of sacrifice. If you clean your body, you're going to have this period where you might not go to the gym as much because your energy will be focused on the body cleaning. One sec. But you have to recognize the long-term benefit of this. Does watermelon juice spike your insulin levels if you keep drinking it constantly? Yes, but it's not a problem. The only reason that you would have a problem with a blood sugar spike is if you have blockages in your body. That's what diabetes is. It's blockages. It's an inability to process sugar. So if you clean your body and get everything out, you'll be able to process sugar properly and you won't have a problem. You won't think about blood sugar spikes. You won't worry about insulin. It doesn't matter. Hold on. Carbs and gluten bloat you. Yeah, don't eat it in the beginning then. You could clean with vegetables, fruits, potatoes and juices in the beginning. Tell them about the energy exchange from eating animals. Yeah, I've been speaking about that already. I don't want to go revisit that. Is coffee really bad? Not terrible, because if you have like dairy with it, like milk, that's high in fat, so that's not ideal. But ultimately, yes, you don't want to have that much stimulation. You don't want to take that many stimulants. And when you get clean enough, you won't want it because you'll have so much energy anyway. Like look at my eyes. I look like I've had a coffee or two, but I haven't. I've just been drinking this. Do you see what I mean? So when you clean yourself enough, you won't need it, nor will you want it. What is that? There is a filter on there, isn't there? I didn't put that on. I don't know how to get it off. All of you talking about his hair and beard. Yeah, they're just trying to like divert the conversation away from truth. That's what they do. Is there a difference between the alkaline diet and the fruit and vegetable diet? Not really. It is essentially the same thing. What's my testosterone levels? Nah, don't know. Normal. You think the greasy hair is excess fat that's indigested? Well, it's just any fat that's in your body. It'll leak out of there everywhere because your body doesn't want it in there. So if you put oil in your body, it'll leak out of you, basically. And that's what greasy hair is. If your body wanted it in there, it wouldn't come out. Fat is good, glucose is bad. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. You'll see if you clean your body how most people do everything backwards, to be honest. Is Dr. Sebi legit? Pretty legit. Pretty legit. It's good information, yeah. Yeah, smoking is dehydrating. And cleansing is about hydration. How to cook vegetables without oils or fats. You can just use water or bake them in the oven. If you bake a sweet potato on a low heat, then it turns soft and sweet, like very sugary. Right, I'm going to end this live now, but it's been really cool. So thank you for all the positive people and the people who actually wanted to learn stuff. So I'm really appreciative of you, and I'll speak to you all soon. Message me if you want to help with the moderation next time. Thank you. And I have a YouTube channel, True Immortal. Follow that. Thanks.